I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And it was really one of the first things we connected on. It was one of the first things we started talking about when we met, was just the different things that we wanted to do in the world and how passionate we were about seeing change. I think that was, that's what got date 2 in the books, probably.
Plenty to talk about.
My name is Harry, I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Next one. So that's this again. Every video of Prince Harry and Prince William being interviewed. I think that's the same thing. Is that the same one or just a retweet? Okay, so that's a retweet of it. Okay, every video of Prince Harry and Prince William being interviewed prove everything Harry said and spare. It's really always putting Harry down every chance he gets. Harry was never allowed to shine. Look at how Willie interrupt Harry's answer. Alright, let's play it again just for the sake of it.
Just to helping people. How about you, Harry? You probably sit and play computer games and drink beer. Thanks a lot. No, I honestly, I don't know how well this would get out, but I'd probably live in Africa. I'd like to spend all my time out there. In a humanitarian? Both. It would be a humanitarian aspect as well as a sort of safari aspect. As a job, it'd probably be a safari guide, and then it'd be really good for me because you wouldn't be around, you see, so I get harassed. At the same time, splitting my time between a charity, in the suit, probably the suit as well. If I became normal tomorrow, then I'd have the suit.
That word normal comes up a lot, doesn't it? It really is. It's kind of the holy grail out there.
I feel abnormal.
And you've been to the United States. You spent a little time in Tennessee. You mentioned Disney World. What are your impressions of the U.S.?
Well, I would love to hear more about what he thinks about the US. I remember as if it was yesterday saying out loud, why does he always interrupt and act like a complete jerk when Prince Harry is talking? Yeah, seriously, I don't know how Harry never told him to shut the hell up. And every interview he interrupts Harry. Every single time he belittle Harry, and no once he has ever spoken about him positively. Even when he got engaged, got married, and had a child, he just can't help himself. Yeah, when they asked about Archie and all of that, he said he already have a nephew, which was from the other side of the wife. Okay, one thing for sure, those of us who have watched Diana's son throughout the years, it's all coming together and a lot of nagging questions are being answered. Yep. Okay, finally, the reaction from the media and royalists is telling us that Harry is winning. They can't do anything to him and he has truly achieved his and Diana's dream. Yep. Okay, I haven't seen any video of William being complimentary of his brother. He is always condescending. Okay, Sam, never seen anything of him being kind and complimenting him. It says enough about Willie than it says about Harry. No wonder he's always mad about everything Harry does. Pathetic. Alright, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, this picture is so telling. I think I responded to that. Okay, this photograph encapsulates so much about the brothers. The older brother will always be chasing after his younger brother's shadow. Look at his face. He's really struggling. Really struggling. Look at Harriet is just laughing. Alright, Kate's still chasing William even though they are married. It misses something. The British media on a golf cart driving William to the finish line because they always help him. Okay, and Kitty just trying to be included in the conversation. And this And this the picture that was photoshopped for New York City Central Park Jag. Yes, yes. I think it was that one. I came across something. I really thought it was the squad who put it together. I'm telling you, they're making a mockery out of them. That's true. The faces said it all, the cheeky gotcha, and the angrish look of the gotten. Harry is having fun while William is straining to get ahead. Yep, I bet Mumbo could have beat Baldy too. I think so too. She let him go ahead. I think so too. Period. End of. Alright, retweet. There's that expose. Yeah, I think so too, because she was just being you know, relaxed, smiling and things like that. But William take it to another level. Next tweet, there's this here. The royal family is on the brink of collapse and the danger of abolishing itself. A new report. I didn't come across this report, but I saw this. There's me here. Is that the reason they wanted to meet with Harry? To come and save them? We have to keep on praying. They are baggage for God. 18 people like that. Oh, this is someone that I block. One thing for sure. Let me not even bother with that. Okay, so that was that. Okay, so people in the squad are just laughing. Yeah, there was a huge protest that was going on over the weekend. I know I recorded that part. I don't know where I put it. I have to look for it. Okay, next tweet. And I'll include it, probably insert it in this video if I found it.
Guys, I've been blocked from posting live on Instagram or Twitter or anything else. As you can see, the crowd in London for the Worldwide Rally is endless. Down the street and around the block, and still far enough behind and still coming. They blocked me from posting any of this, so I gotta take a few small clips just to show you the amount of people are here. It's gonna take me 20 minutes to run to the front of this pack. This is United Non-Compliance, ladies and gentlemen. This is the people ready to just say no. I'm gonna run to the front and I'm gonna make another video. Let's see how long it takes me.
Okay, Prince Harry got them shook. There's a laugh. The way this man can whack a suit is truly sinful. There's that. Copycat Willie has to now play catch up. There's that. Yeah. Look at Harry with his suit and stuff. Yep. Meghan be making her man look good. I knew it. I called it last week. Let's see here. Sussex Squad, it won't be long before Nosferatu starts dressing like Prince Harry. I hate to say it, but he and his wife, Chicken Bone, are one of the same. I've got $5 on it. So who said that? But anyway, let's see that. Oh, so, okay, she responded to her tweet saying she called it last week. Okay. Okay, I don't care what PR team the Prince of Pegging hires. He can steal Prince Harry's style, but he'll never steal his charisma and shine. Meghan Markle cleaned him up, her baby daddy, quite well, and always made sure that they coordinate their outfit. That is true. There's this here. And by the way, Meghan is back to that body, okay? Meghan is back to that wedding body that she had. After giving birth and everything, she's back to that body. Alright, this is nice. Look at Harry. There's this with the green and the inlet of the green inside the suit. And all of a sudden, they start copying him. Oh, I mean, these people have no brain. There they are here. Look at Harry. He let Meghan have the umbrella. If it was the other one, the umbrella would be for him. There's that. They're sharing the umbrella. There's this. Yeah, these are nice. Yep. I'm sure Princess Diana is laughing and smile happy for Harry. Kerry clearly really is fighting a one-sided war, and that's okay. There's a laugh. He's always seen his younger brother as competition, and that's just sad and pathetic. Yeah, I knew it. Your prophecy is true, sis. Alright, Willie is very predictable these days. Okay, that is absolutely true statement. The prince has been stunning lately, and Meghan Markle gets the credit. Someone loves him. Okay, Copycat Willie already announced his new valet, so he can copy Harry. He's so lovely. It was expected. They already know him. Next tweet, and I think this one did I put it on a short? Yes, I did. This one I put it on a short video, and I made it much longer than what it should be. No one noticed it was him. Right, 32 seconds.
Prince William will announce the winners next month in Singapore. He told the summit he went running in Central Park this morning, along with hordes of New Yorkers doing their morning routine. Nora?
Yeah, and I hear nobody noticed that it was him. Meg Oliver, thank you.
That's right. Prince William will announce the winners next.
Okay, it's playing over. It says 32 seconds, but it's playing over. Okay, they would have noticed it if it was Harry. Okay, or perhaps if he actually ran. That's for sure. That's for sure. There's the laugh. This is the thing. They told their lies, and then to erase any doubt about it, they answered the thing that nobody knew it was him. So nobody will ask, did you see Harry? That's all it was. And then later on, come to find out, Denmark, the Crown Prince of Frederick of Denmark, did that last year, and there was pictures of him doing it. So they took the story from him. Oh my goodness, that is sad. There's the laugh, more popular than Biden, they said, but nobody noticed or recognized him in Central Park. Not one picture. Exactly. There's that. People are laughing, hilarious. The Invisible Man. He will be known as King Willie the Who. Okay, all of these polls claiming that William is more popular than Biden and Putin, or yet another fabrication by Kensington PR. Hey, Photoshop even the photo that shows William jogging in New York Central Park, as they had done in the past with the photo of Elizabeth and her great-grandchildren. Someone had a fake encounter, aka non-encounter, at New York City Central Park. KCBS, that was a Photoshop image of William racing Harry at a park in the UK for the Heads Together charity before Harry separated. Let's not spread propaganda about him in the US. Well, the thing is that they're just repeating what well, then again, they should do their homework. I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, cause they didn't, because it never happened. Alright, so let's go to the next tweet. How many more? Oh my god, I have 4 more. Alright, while her jealousy haters are thinking about her 24/7, talking about her 24/7, hating on her 24/7, crying about her 24/7, Meghan Markle is, pointing down here, okay, having a great time, enjoying life, facing, dancing, smiling, Hollywood, there's a laugh, not thinking about them. Alright, so let's, there's this. That was over the weekend at Kevin Costner 1805. There's this. Having fun with their friends and neighbors. There they are. And there's this. When people hate you for no reason, give them a reason to. What is it? I came across with a video from, Ice-T. Okay, he put the video, I put it on a short, so go watch that.
Right into the camera, but I heard this story I wanted to share with you guys. A lot of you follow me on my Daily Game podcast or whatever, but this one I wanted to share with you. This is a story that, to me, it relates to haters out there. And haters, you guys have them, I have them. If you're doing anything, you got them, and they'll do anything they can to stop you or tell you what you're doing isn't correct or important or whatever, you know. But this is a story about a snake and a firefly.
Maybe I'll put the link, if I remember, put the link in the description for you to watch it. It's 2 parts. It was over a minute, so I cut it into 2 parts. Okay, yes, they are not even in her radar and haven't been for years. She's rising so far above the hate and is prospering in every way. Exactly. I'm not sure anyone is jealous of Meghan Markle. There are absolutely no reason to be. Well, I don't know why they all over her time thing. I don't know. You tell me. Okay, who are you trying to convince? Okay, she gave them 3 years to get her name out of their mouth. They didn't, and they've had enough. She's gonna live her life out loud, and she got a squad and us who are ready to protect her. That's it. This makes sense. Because for the minute she came out, she wasn't really out there. What is it? I'll tell you. After she left, what did she do? There's the bench. She did with NPR, the interview with NPR. There was something else. It was like 3 things. When she finally came out, she went to New York. Did the Central Park thing and Melba. I think that was the first time she came out. There was something else. Oh, she did the thing for the school, the graduation. The public speaking, and then the George Floyd thing happened. So that's 3. I feel like there was one more. Maybe it's 4. Before she came out, went to New York. Something else came out. Something else. The commencement for the graduation and the NPR, the bench. Oh, the thing. Well, the miscarriage. Okay, so that was the 3, and then after that the New York went to Melba and all of that. So throughout that, you know, very rarely. That was 3 things that she did within those, I would say, 2 years or maybe a year and a half. And then when she came out was New York and all of this. All right, why did I raise that? I don't know. Okay, she gave them 3 years. I read that. Superstars, there's a loving eye. Let's go to the next one. So now there's something I saw when I turned on my computer regarding Kevin Costner. There's this here. Shocked and Art. Kevin Costner, by the way, have always been positive about Whitney Houston. Always say nice thing about Whitney Houston. He even went to her funeral and gave... I was looking to see if I see another one. Okay, to in her funeral. He spoke in her funeral. Alright, so this person just came across this, so I thought I'd share it. Kevin Costner has released a statement regarding the death of his friend Whitney Houston. The actor who starred alongside Whitney in the 1992 film The Bodyguard said that he regrets not being able to save the late singer as he did in the film. Quote, "I let her down. I should have been there, and I wasn't," end quote, he said. And he continued, "And now, for the rest of my life, I will have to live with that pain. I saved her then, I will have saved her now." Quote, "She was my one true love. I still have. I will always love you as my ringtone, and I count it as a badge of honor every time I get marked for it." Wow, so that's his ringtone. Very interesting. There they are here. And he had so much respect for her. What is it? There was something he said to give Whitney Houston the role. There was something about it. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, he's a gentleman through and through. I always loved him. He had to wait a year while she was taking her sweet time to decide because she was scared as she had never acted before. I think it was through that. Maybe this person knows what's going on. Yes, it was through that conversation. Because he had advocated for her to get the role. I got those pics from your account, but it won't let me repost and quote it properly. Thank you for the info. Whitney's life was so sad. Knowing Kevin loved her so deeply is a comfort. There's this. You are welcome. I seem to recall that after Princess Diana died, he said he wanted her to star in the movie, but now Whitney was his love. There was something in between. There was something in between. Let me go into that. Okay.
Sai, I know some of you hate seeing white men, especially the wealth one, liking or admiring black women. The main bodyguard came in 1992. Kevin contacted Diana in 1997 to do a sequel after the success of the first Bodyguard. I think that was that. How does that have to do with Whitney being his first love?
Alright, so there's the thing here. She knows what she's talking about. I've heard that story too. Okay, Princess Diana was set to star in sequel to The Bodyguard with Kevin Costner. Actor has confirmed that late Princess of okay, Princess of Wales, W, was keen to play role after conversation instigated by Sarah Ferguson. Okay, Kevin Costner has confirmed that the late Princess of Wales was set to star alongside him in a sequel to 1992 hit The Bodyguard, in which he starred as an agent assigned to protect a pop star played by Whitney Houston. Alright, that would have been nice. How did Kevin Costner know Princess Diana? Was Princess Diana going to be in The Bodyguard movie? Kevin Costner recently spoke about how when The Bodyguard 2 was first thought about, he envisioned Princess Diana as the perfect leading lady. Costner went on to reveal that Princess Diana had called him and inquired about the possibility of kissing scene in the film with which she wouldn't be comfortable. Wow. Alright, so that was that. My goodness. Alright, the sequel will have featured Diana being menace, but not necessarily a love interest, because they were concerned that the mom of a future king, oh God, this nonsense is holding everybody back with these idiots. And look at this guy is not producing a damn thing, preventing everyone around him from achieving their best possibility of things. Meanwhile, he's not doing a damn thing. This shit is holding everybody back. My God. This thing infuriates me. But it's true though. What this person is writing is true. The sequel will have featured Diana being menaced, but not necessarily a love interest, because they were concerned that the mom of a future king not be seen sexy on screen. It never went beyond a few general informal conversation. Both can be true. He could have wanted Princess Diana for the movie, and then after Whitney got it, they have love feeling toward each other. He wanted Diana for the sequel. There were talks with her the year before she died. Yeah, I've heard that before. This is not the first time. Okay, there's me here. Or he spoke at her funeral too. That's me talking about Kevin Costner. Right? He had said some other positive things about her too. I've always respected Kevin. Okay, you did not know that. There's this. I was today years old when I got confirmation, but I knew an extra who worked the airport scene. He said that kiss was real and hot. Alright, so there's that. And this picture, he looks like a smitten, shy, love-struck teen and her present. His love life was wacky after that film, and hers was a disaster. Soulmates who never had a chance. Could be. When you think about that, could be. Could have been. Let's see here. Okay, he never got it right because it was meant to be Whitney. Wow, can you imagine that? Forget it now. He will never have love in this lifetime. They look like they've been married for 20 years in the up picture. This is very telling. What the universe had meant for them, they were in the path, but things pulling away. I'm telling you, those gravity. I'm telling you, evil is everywhere. Evil is everywhere. The universe is trying to put them together, but evil, I'm not saying people pulling them apart. It's just life circumstances happen to distract them from their, from what needs to be done. And then, it's hard to explain, okay? My mind sees things in images. Alright, like in the movie The Bodyguard or Hidden Figures, or in real life, he always stood up for black women. He is the man. That kid at the airplane told the story. Okay, what is that? Okay, that kiss at the airplane said it all. Okay. Did she? That kid. She misspelled it. I'm telling you, those phones with autocorrect. Get that kid, and she put that kiss. At the airplane told the story, said it all. That's what she meant to write. Oh my goodness, that kid. Things like that happen. Okay, let's get to the next one. I'm almost done. Netflix. Okay, I found a message in Harry and Meghan's Netflix documentary. Oh my God, I'm already an hour. Watch episode 5 at 35 minutes. Okay, there's this. Remember that what is transpired in the media, what is being created is an illusion. So this is the quote from that, I think. Okay, when you try to prove that you're good and that you're not the person they say you are, you're taking the bait, you're feeding the beast. It is an illusion. Your work is not to prove your to prove it is an illusion. Your work is not to prove your goodness. You know who you are, both of you. Okay, it's heartbreaking to see how much pain they endure. Their support for each other is heartwarming. For me, it's how lovingly she placed her hand on his thigh. Harry recognized that it's important to face his pain in order to move on, and they moved on. Okay, perfectly said. Yes, our dear Meghan has had to endure the racism that all successful black women endure when they stop, quote, knowing their place, become uppity the minute she spoke out for Harry being respected, no longer be the royal family whipping boy. She became enemy of state. She is the phenomenal. Yeah, speak for her husband. And I think probably this is the first time someone probably did that for Harry after his mom. Okay, beautifully said, Leonard. There's commercial. Okay, totally agree. Thanks the Almighty, they have moved on and look very happy. There's that. I agree with you. I concur. Yes, ma'am. There's this. You better preach, girl. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Oh, this one says Ozzy. I had to put this on a short video for you guys. This is that. Okay, by now you should seen this part. Ozzy went off script. There's a laugh. The Osbourne are looking for clout. I don't know. For some reason I feel like it's the wife who's doing this. It's all hers. Probably dragged the rest into the nonsense. I don't think they knew why they were sitting there for until things start talking about. I don't know. I don't know them personally. I've known them doing the the reality TV show in the US. That's about it. And Ozzy, for some reason, as much as in his past when he was young, full of energy, doing his thing, he's done some crazy thing, but he seems to be the only one, even in the reality TV show, he seems to be the one who was the disciplinary, said things that needed to be said. I never, despite when he was doing his music crazy stuff, not that, I'm not talking about this episode, he was playing a role, and I think he did his thing to captivated certain audience. Okay, so this, I'm not talking about that. When he was doing the reality TV show, you know, starting to settle down, but he was still doing business, his business deal or whatever. Was it the two kids here were young, doing their crazy thing? He seems to be the only one who was saying the right thing that needed to be said. Okay, Harry and Meghan, love wins. Ozzy Osbourne, but they are in love. All right, so let's listen to that. There he is. He didn't know the script.
Yeah. You know, and all of this, you know, cuddly, lovey, holding hands, going everywhere together. It's so disingenuous. It's like, come on. Give us a break from all of that.
Ozzy, having been through...
in love.
And say what needs to be said. That's it. And also in love. They are in love. Oh my goodness, embarrassing. There's a laugh. Good for Ozzy, the truth. Okay, I have never laughed so much and so loudly. The faces turning toward Ozzy Osbourne. I have now got a terrible headache from laughing. Okay, the way all of them are looking at him. There's a laugh after saying that proves they are in love. Ozzy, you are a goat. On this topic, medals to you. Okay, what a disgraceful family. I no wonder she's a hater. If she hates being with her family, why are they all squashed on the sofa trying to be unified? Funny how Ozzy has 5 children and Sharon 3 children. Oh, she had 3? I didn't know she had 3. I thought it was these 2 with Ozzy. That we know of, but we are always shown with the 2. Wonder why. Really? I always thought she had 2 kids, and I know Ozzy had other kids with his previous wife. And from my understanding, I don't think the other children from the other mother, okay, wanted to be in the spotlight. But I was reading some comments and they said they appear in the reality TV show. I never seen it. Okay, amen. As except the son. Is it me or do they look like a family of a scarecrow? Right? No, they're not. They're auditioning for the next evil and moral sinful horror movie. If Ozzy doesn't quote first, think they have a genuine shot. Thank you, Ozzy. It was obvious from the get-go. Ozzy didn't want to be there. Yep. Sharon and her spawn have no right to say anything about Harry and Meghan. Check your own past. I don't want to get into that as well. It's funny. I put on my community board the other day. I will not be talking about it, but I keep on seeing things that's worth sharing. Alright, this one, some people had some issues with this post. Okay, this might be a video by itself because I didn't look into all the religion and all of that. This is the part that got me. Where is it? Okay, this part. That's it. I didn't quote it. I paraphrase it. Alright, this sentence only. Okay, I grew up in a community where there was like a liquor store in every corner. This is something I have said many times. When you look at the African American communities, what do you see in every corners? A liquor store to get people drunk, forget about their problem. Meanwhile, when you look at politics surrounding them, preventing them from moving forward and all of that, that was the only part with the whole thing. Okay, with the entire thing. This is the only part I was thinking about. Just this. And I think I put it on the caption. But people start talking to me about religion, this and that. I didn't care about the religion. I was talking about this part only. That's it. So let's get started. Get that out of the way. Alright, Kerry Washington on India, quote, I think the thing that was most surprising and impactful for me about India was how drenched and God everything is. You know, like, I grew up in communities where there was like a liquor store on every corner. But in India, there is an altar in every corner. And there's just, you know, when you walk into someone's house, there's an altar, there's a puja room. It's like you can't escape God if you wanted. The very way you say hello is like an acknowledgement of the God in each other. So that was really powerful for me in a time when I was really seeking God and my healing. I found it impossible to escape in India, and it's not an easy place. Okay, so that was it. I didn't really look into anything else, just that part. Okay, in communities where there was like a liquor store in every corner. If you're new to my channel, you will not know anything about that. Unless if you go back to PYTE, where I talk about a lot of politics, a lot of other things. Where I talk about sense emancipation, the right to vote, and all of this. Different stages in our history where things are happening, where they're putting barriers after barriers after barriers to prevent African American from moving forward. If you don't pay attention, you will not see it. But one of the main things that I point out is that there's liquor stores in every corners. Why do they have that? Get people drunk. Forget about your problem. Forget about what politician is saying. You're not part of the discussion. Instead, you're drinking yourself away, wasting your life away. Meanwhile, laws are being put in place to prevent you from moving forward. And then there was the AIDS pandemic to prevent you from moving forward, to eliminate you. All of this, I brought it up before. This is the only reason I brought this. Let's do a prayer. Okay? Prayer. I'm thinking prayer for not weaponized religion. Prayer for not, I don't know if there will be something, weaponize religion, because this is what they have turned religion into, to weaponize it. Okay, no weapons formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises up in judgment will be condemned. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for always taking. There's more to it, but yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as that. Okay, so yeah, the thing that I put was never about religion, just the part that I said about liquor store. When I saw it and I sort of make reference to it, where's my, oh, that was this, make reference to it, that I've said this before. Okay, black communities in the US, they put liquor stores in every corners to distract people from reality. Okay, but people have moved past to it. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. I probably will turn this video into 2 because it's an hour and 30 minutes. Alright, so that is it.